Okay guys, fourth time lucky. I've tried to do this video 3 previous times. First 2 times I got interrupted, and the third time my mic wasn't activated. So let's try this again. Many of you guys that follow Dayz or play Dayz, or just interested in Dayz in general, will have realised that the devs have released a 0.63 stress test branch. It's not experimental, it's not stable, it's just a stress test branch. And they basically, the servers ain't up all the time. The devs only put them up when they want to stress test certain things. And there's not an awful lot of servers that get put up, and they only get put up at certain times. But for you guys that can't get on, or can't get on at the right times they're up, and you really want to see what the 0.63 servers are like, how it runs, how it feels, the new UI, the interface and everything else, you can play in offline mode, and that basically does what it says, just like any other game when it's offline mode. You don't get to play online against other players. It's just literally you and the game. So you won't be able to get play against players, but there's zombies, there's looting, I believe, but I've not played enough of it to see. I believe there's the wolves and the rest of the wildlife in the game. So anyway, all that put aside, I want to show you how to play the 0.63 offline mode. Most of you will already know, and some of you don't. I still see a lot of people asking, how do you play it? So anyway, here we go. Basically what you want to do is go to this website up the top here. I'll put this in the description. And then what you want to do is, I suggest reading all this, but if you scroll down to near the bottom, the first thing you want to do is basically get to this bit. There's a big white box with red lighting and red outline, but underneath it there's a stress test branch opt-in details. You want to basically click that, and it will drop down a menu thing, and this tells you what you need to do. So you can read that, but you don't need to, because I'm just going to explain it to you. But what you will need to do is, I won't put this in the description, so any guys who's doing this, watching my videos, you'll have to go to this website, but I'll put the website link in the description. So what you'll need to do is copy this this link, or you can just remember it. It's I really want to test. Pretty simple. But what you want to do is copy that, and then we're going to need to go to Steam, and I'll show you that now in a second. But for you guys also that want to go back to stable, there's a little bit here how to go back to stable branch, and there's a bit here when the online servers are online, the stress test ones of course. It tells you what to do. You just got to go to the server screen, change server, and type in stress test in the server file name thing where you search for servers. So anyway, let's get to Steam. Okay, so we're in Steam, and you want to navigate to your games library bit where all your games are. Now, mine says stress test because I've already done this. But for you that haven't, it'll probably just say Dayz, or not probably, it will say Dayz. So what you do is you right click on it and go to properties. Again, pretty simple. A load of you guys will know how to do this anyway. Then at the top here, go to your betas tab. And then, right, you can see in my top box, I've got stress test. Now, if you haven't done this, you won't see that. You will not get that option. The only option you'll get is this top one, none, opt out of all beta programs, or experimental. And again, you guys that play Dayz will know experimental is the experimental branch. So if you want to play when they release the experimental updates, you can click and download the files for that. And when everything's all on stable, you can obviously go and play stable. So you won't get the stress test bit. So pretend that's not there, you'll get the first two options, but you don't need to worry about that. What you first need to worry about is that code I told you to copy, or if you can remember it, in this box you would just paste it or type it in, whichever way you prefer to do, and then you would check code and it'll come up, access code correct, private beta stress test is now available. So what that does is that brings it available in this box. You would click on it, click close, and then it will update. So you could go to your downloads bit where your games are downloading, and you'll see you got Dayz downloading the new stress test file. And it's as simple as that, guys. What I will show you is once it's all done, when you load it, so you double click on it, you'll get now two options: play Dayz or play Dayz offline. Now I'm showing you how to do the offline bit, so of course you want to click play Dayz offline and then click play, and that will take you into the offline mode of Dayz. For when the stress test servers are online and you want to play the online bit, you do exactly as I've showed you now. So all this code that I told you to type in is exactly what you would do if you want to play the online version, but the only difference would be is you click play Dayz online, it will take you to the main menu of Dayz, and then you can go in there, change server, type in the server name stress test, and it'll bring up all the stress test servers, and then you just click play whichever one you want to do. If that's confusing for you guys, I can make a separate video on that, but it's pretty simple. So when you want to play it offline, you click that and click play. Really simple, guys. That's it for this one. I will do, or will try to do at least, some how-tos. I'm going to get into the Dayz and just show you how the new things work, like reloading your gun, reloading your bullets into a magazine, reloading the bullets into the gun without a magazine for those guns that you don't need a magazine for, and some other things. Obviously, I've only played a little bit of the 0.63. Mine sort of keeps crashing every now and again, so I don't get to play a lot of it. So a lot of things I don't know, but for the things that I work through and do find out, I'm going to show you. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and the next part will be, like I say, I'm going to do a quick one with the ammo, loading ammo, and yeah. So see you next time, guys, and thanks, and bye bye.